Hey guys, welcome back. This is Alexia. I just wanted to do a quick video about being a working mom or an entrepreneurial mom and Mother's Day. I know that's a weird topic, or it might seem like it, but let me explain. So today is Mother's Day, or was Mother's Day, and it's supposed to be a happy day, right? Moms are supposed to be appreciated and feel loved and get gifts or get free time or whatever it is. And I found myself today really stressed out. And I just sort of started to reflect on what is happening. Like, why am I not finding this day to be enjoyable, but instead I'm stressing out? Now, first, I want to say Mother's Day is really just an arbitrary day. Somebody said, and today we're going to thank mothers. I'm really not into that kind of thing, but I don't want gifts, but I did ask for free time, right? So time to be able to work on my business. And that meant for me today going shopping or listing or whatever it was I needed. And I really wanted to go shopping because there was a special sale that I was trying to get to. And so I asked for that from my husband. However, when the day actually started to play out, I basically spent the day cleaning my house, and I finally got to the store and I got there 10 minutes, and my husband is calling me telling me my son is freaking out. He needs to talk to me, or my son needs to see me. He's freaking out for mommy. And so I have to go home. I go home, get back to the thrift store, and I'm there not even an hour. And when I was there, my father-in-law is texting me, telling me that this is when dinner is going to be ready. And I found myself getting really frustrated, and I was asking myself, why? This is supposed to be a time where I was supposed to spend time with family and be happy about that, and it was stressing me out. So I started thinking about it, and I realized that I think the biggest thing is that whenever you're a working mom and whenever you have a side hustle or you're entrepreneurial in some way, you have a lot of drive, right? That's a good thing. You're driven, you're going to work hard, and you're going to work a lot because you want to, because you know that the effort you put in is going to yield results. So you don't mind putting in that effort. In fact, you like it, or at least I do. I love working. I kind of get stressed out if I'm sitting around watching TV. I know that's weird, but I would rather be working on something. I just like to work. Maybe that's grad school in me, I don't know, but I feel like I need to be working all the time. But I also like that's why I love reselling, because I don't feel like it's work anymore, right? But I feel like if you have that drive, then when something comes up like Mother's Day or a holiday where everybody's getting together and, it's let's have a cookout and let's hang out, that all of a sudden you can feel internally conflicted. Like, you were hoping to have all this free time. You were hoping to have this chance for all these sales that are happening. I mean, thinking about Memorial Day coming up, there's going to be all these sales. And it's like, people want you to slow down when you're trying to go faster, right? And I feel like I just wanted to talk a little bit about how to kind of manage that. So I guess one thing I would say is try to have realistic expectations. So if there's a holiday coming up, and there's going to be an event of some sort, like a cookout or family gathering, just mentally try to prepare yourself for that and to get in that mindset that even though it's an extra day, remind yourself of all the reasons that you love your family, all the good things about hanging out with them, and that being an entrepreneur and having your own business, kind of the whole point is that you want to spend more time with your family. And so when you finally get to, try to be present in the moment, right? It's really easy to show up and be kind of grumpy or stressed out or anxious or whatever and be thinking about all the things you could have, should have done, right? So instead of doing that, really try to be like, you know what? I'm going to be here with them for this day. Another thing you can do, another thing you can do is also like prepare ahead of time, meaning if you can't go sourcing on that day and it's normally the day you go sourcing another day in the week. Just try to get your stuff done ahead of time so you're not feeling like you're missing out. The third thing I would say is that you can actually like set boundaries. So on the day of the event instead of spending all day with everyone. Try to have some kind of balance. So let's say, you're going to have dinner with them. Spend 2 to 3 hours with your family and then spend the other time doing what you wanted to do. That way you're getting both in and it's not taking away from either one, in an extreme way. So I don't know if that really helps, but for me, I found that today I was getting really frustrated in the thrift store and I had to just bring my mindset back. I was like, okay, it's Mother's Day. Yes, for me, that means going shopping. But I'm a mother, and so I need to spend time with my son and my husband and my mother-in-law, and I can put aside this thing for today. Nothing terrible is going to happen that, I didn't get to shop all day like I wanted. I do have a family that loves me, and I think it's important to remember that even though we're trying to squeeze every moment out of every day, sometimes having these special days is totally worth slowing down for a second. And I know I hate hearing that. I hate hearing like stop and smell the roses, because when you're an entrepreneur, when you're trying to run a business, you don't really want to slow down. You're driven, you're going fast, you have ideas, you have plans, you have all of this giant to-do list, and it feels like you just can't slow down. But sometimes if you don't watch it, and I say this to myself all the time, I have to slow down because my son is growing up so fast, and you never know what'll happen from day to day, and you don't want to look back and regret your decision. You're not going to remember, in a few months or whatever, maybe even a few weeks, that on that day you didn't get to shop or do whatever it was you wanted to do for a couple of hours. You will remember those memories you had with your family and enjoy that time with them. So just wanted to share that really quick. It was on my heart, on my mind today as we celebrate Mother's Day and all the wonderful moms out there. So I hope that you had a great one and that you will continue to move forward in your dreams to having your own business just like I am trying to pursue mine. So have a great night.